That's the GPU.
Okay, it's GPU. Fucking surprise out there. Yeah, that's what GPU gave.
Always forget about that. Yeah. It looks so silly. It's so
Yep. So that's down B.
This is so the stupidest thing I've ever done. So I didn't do it well.
Okay, so we've rebooted the stream. We are back here today. And is this the right mic? Is the mic output good for here? Okay. Because the... No. Okay, yeah, the mic headphone input. There we go. Right. Game 3, Gary Stamp. This is, of course, a best of 5, so the set will not be over if somebody loses this. But Stamp here with the lead. It's great to see Stamp back. He hasn't been to a few ESCs yet. Gary, though, of course, normally the reigning champion when Carnage is not here. That dash attack is going to take them off the stage. How's Gary going to get back on? It's going to be an offensive option, and another one catches the jump. Waits for the power dunk. Not quite going to get the punish, though. Here we go. Yeah, that ledge pressure is so good. But Gary smartly rolling away, waiting for the power dunk and covering it with the grab. That was actually really good. And misspacing that forward smash punish to catch. And that's going to be Smar. Smar? I was just reading my DMs, my bad. That is going to be Stamp taking the next stock. This is big because Gary is... Gary does not have the blessed comeback mechanics that Terry does. So PT has to, I mean, you could call Ivysaur down air a comeback mechanic if you know, or actually Ivysaur up B for that matter. But it's going to be hard, and he needs to get him off stage first. But look at the patience that Stamp is putting through. Not committing to anything until they see Gary in that burst range. See, that nair, that dash attack was bad. It's going to get the up B for Gary. But yeah, Gary needs to kill him quick, because now that we see Go online, this is going to be make or break. We saw what happened in game 1. Barely get, not dying to the power dunk. Straight into the flare blitz from Gary. But is it going to happen again? So, oh, there you go. The power, the Are You Okay out the corner. There you go. There is another one. Buster Wolf is coming out. Those special moves are all on deck for Stamp. And again, just the patience is really like scaring Gary. Gary is not finding his way in nearly as much. And the down tilt, surely that's got to be game. 87%. No, barely living. Gary has another opportunity to make this back. Not going to get caught by the side B from Terry, but needs to make something happen now, and it's not going to be a jump out of shield. Stamp standing up after that game number 3, knowing that this could be a well, it's not like a massive upset. That'll be Bowser Meta Knight. That's happening off stream. That's going to be interesting. And then Crusader and Selassie to round out the losers bracket. But here we go. Who is going to join them down there? We have got TheStampStories, DegenGary, game number 4. Be interesting to see how Gary adapts to the patient play, because one thing I really like about TheStampStories play is just the crack shoots at the right distance. Always going over the shield, always being in a position where they're using it safely and doing it in a way that is really hard to punish. But Gary getting out of that combo there. Maybe Gary's done a bit of SDI now. That would be really good. Of course, you can SDI out of the jab power dunks and the jab up Bs from Terry. And I mean, if you've got a Terry as good as Stamp coming to your locals, then yeah, you really got to learn that stuff if you're going to beat them. Yeah, the game's dead even though. How's Gary going to get off ledge? A dash attack. That's not something you see every day out of Ivysaur. But Stamp's just saying no. Gary's getting back into the center stage, but it's Stamp who is consistently winning the neutral now. The spot dodge attack there from TheStampStories. How are they going to catch the landing? It's not going to work out. But no, Gary making a read. Straight into the arms of that Buster Wolf he goes. And that is going to be Stamp taking stock number 1. You can tell that... Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Which direction? God wanted him after that F smash, apparently. So Stamp is going to go flying up to heaven. Gonna get that stock taken from him as we go straight back to even. Gary may be playing a little bit antsy, I've realized. Stamp lives in the patient play. Gary is adapting to it, and I think it's clear that when you put 2 players of similar skill levels around that kind of mode, adapting to a completely different rhythm is really throwing Gary off, I think. And look at that forward air, straight through the Razor Leaf. Is going to get the opening that TheStampStories needed. 98% here now on Gary. Well, the up B's a big commitment, but no dash into the grab. That's so unfortunate. And now we see Charizard, the runoff up B. That's a very, very aggressive, typical Gary move. Ran off up B, ran off forward air even. And now we see the Gary ledge trap with the Charizard. Brilliant F tilt to catch the power dunk. Stamp started jump though. Not going to contest the air dodge. That's very big news. And now we see those. The drop shield. That's so unfortunate. He had the shield on the original jab, and if he'd shielded it, that could have been a massive punish from Charizard. But now Gary is staring down the barrel of a potential upset here, going into the loser's side of top 8, our number 1 seed. Here you go, trying to go on the platform, trying to bait an option out of Stamp, but that crack shoot covers so much distance. Covers the platform and then some, but wow, Razor Leaf to the up B. It's going to get Gary in the position they need, but grabs the ledge. Not exactly what Gary wanted there, and yeah, just a lot more flubs I think than you normally see out of Gary. Okay, there we go. Oh, but SDI's down. That's also something you could do for that combo, and it's the SDI down that is going to get Gary that stock for the back throw. That is so huge, 34%. Gary's been trailing kind of the entire set, but he's always been keeping it close. So if Gary can find one of those explosive openings, which in fairness, Stamp has been doing a good job at keeping away, keeping the Ivysaur at bay. But if he can find one of those openings, then that would be just like, it would basically be a return to an even game. So you see these power waves coming out. No, you cannot jab or grab that when it crosses up your shield. And Gary really can't afford to lose just one interaction. Stamp utilizing the input power dunk, but it's the up smash that's going to take it. And Stamp taking a deep breath as he stands up, making a really, really good upset over the first seed here, taking the set 3-1. Now, of course, there were some issues with that set. We had to reset the stream between games number 1 and 2.